this isn't a radio segment. I'd like to welcome everybody in out on Facebook that says hello to me from time to time. And getting up on the holidays, but I'm going to L.A. this week, right? So I'm going to the Coliseum, and I have the coolest piece of memorabilia that I could probably ever show you in my entire collection of really cool memorabilia. This is from Super Bowl I. And I know many of you who really know something about football would say it was never referred to as the Super Bowl until Super Bowl III. This is from the LA Memorial Coliseum. John Steadman gave me this back in the early days of the Evening Sun when he got there and I got there. He said, "Senor, found something for you. Think you'll like it." And he brought it in and he gave it to me. And I just want to show how incredible this thing is, because this is the flip card, the literal flip card, wrong direction, from Super Bowl I that came in the press kit from Super Bowl I. And this is John's handwriting, as you can see, in various places, in various ways. But more than that, this press kit was given out in the LA Memorial Coliseum press box, where I'm going to be on Monday night for the Ravens game. And it kind of smacks of like ditto paper from when we were in elementary school, but this is the entire program, pregame, rhythms in motion, the halftime pageantry, the Grambling College band, the Super Bowl band, the Glee Club. And this is the entire setup for the pregame and the announcer's notes. Now, I want to venture to say that nothing at Super Bowl I was ever called Super Bowl I. It was all called the AFL-NFL World Championship. None of the tickets say Super Bowl I. The words Super Bowl were not coined until Super Bowl III. If you look at any of the ticket stubs, any of the programs, the way it was referred to, Super Bowl was something that was used in quote marks, sometimes by writers, because Pete Rozelle used it. I honestly believe this is the first printed piece of anything that says Super Bowl on it. And again, it's a press kit. I don't even know what else to say. It talks about the band. I can show you some of the stuff here. This was more for like the cameramen and shots and different stuff like that. And Tommy Walker is the pregame producer. If anybody out there knows Tommy Walker or knows any story about Tommy Walker, I'd love to know. And he had worked at Disneyland. And you can see the stuff about the flag in the United States. And this is the whole script that the announcers used on the field. And in addition to all of this, additional notes. There's the Grambling College band, right? But in addition to this, Steady also left me all of the notes from Super Bowl I. All of the ditto pages. Here's the second quarter stats. Bart Starr, incomplete to McGee. And there's many, many pages of this. I mean, I want to say there's 15 or 20 ditto pages, and there's all sorts of quotes and writing. Some of it's Western Union, amongst other things. There's Western Union paperwork here. And this is Steadman's writing saying, Vince said at halftime. Now, I don't know the gibberish. This must be some sort of Steadman shorthand. And here's the Western Union paperwork. Here's fourth quarter notes that John wrote from the game. And this is all from Super Bowl I. Or the AFL, NFL. Some of these this is actually like a blank sheet on this side and more stuff over here. But this is all John Steadman's handwriting. These are his notes. So here you go. Notes and quotes. Hank Stram. Hopefully I can get in on that. Hank Stram notes. Maybe he talks about matriculating the ball down the field. Johnny Robinson, Mike Garrett. The astronauts will be attending the game. This is a press note. How about this? The astronauts will be attending. This is before we landed on the moon. Wally Shearer, Walt Cunningham. There you go. Ron Evans. The Statler Hilton Hotel. Here are the press notes from January the 14th, 1967. And these are the officials. Everything's here. Dressing room quotes. Here are the Chiefs' dressing room quotes from Hank Starr. Hank Stram and Bart Starr. How about that? And this is also probably the coolest thing that I found in this packet, and I don't go through it very often. I mean, all the corners on this are still sharp. This is in, as my baseball card friends would say, mint condition. But this is the neatest thing, and I would say I don't know if any of this exists in any other format. I think this flip card itself from the press box is a pretty rare item. Obviously, this that says Super Bowl, the first thing that I think was ever printed that said Super Bowl and distributed. This was distributed by the Disneyland Hotel, was the sponsor of the game. And this is kind of another little holy grail thing. These are Steadman's finals team statistics from Super Bowl I. And it's handwritten, as you can see, but dittoed. And you can see the individual rushing. And there you go, Bart Starr and Len Dawson. All handwritten notes. And this is probably another like 10 pages worth of stuff. It's stapled together for the most part. I guess Steady stapled it all in here to bring it home. The official play-by-play, the defensive stats, Nitschke, Buchanan, the whole deal. I don't know what it's worth. I'm thinking it's sort of priceless. I'm not sure until I see anybody else that has anything else like this. But John Steadman gave me this stuff back in 1986, 87. He gave me a whole bunch of stuff. Here, Senor, you keep this stuff. So if anybody sees this and knows of a value or knows anything like it, throw me a note. Nasty at WNST.net or find me out on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Snapchat. WNST is, oh, no, I'm sorry, on the camera. Over here. Yeah, there you go. WNST. Thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you in LA. We'll have full coverage after the game, before the game. Everywhere we go, you go. Enjoy your turkey. Thanks for stopping by.